Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Corrupt Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here with part 111 of Xenogears, the PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, I am going to have to make this a legit shorter episode, so at most I have half an hour. So at 25 minutes we are going to have to start the outro. And if you guys are watching this episode close, the day of release, which is going to be New Year's Eve, by the way, then yeah. It's, hope you guys are looking forward to a fantastic 2025. Best wishes and returns to everyone. Hope it's a wonderfully bountiful year for us all. And, just a New Year's resolution and thing here. Kind of a reminder, personally, I am going to try to make it a point in this new year to spread positivity. It's been kind of a thing that's been happening too much in these past couple of years, where people are just socially or conversationally combative, and recently it's been bothering me more. It's not helpful, you know? In my opinion, one of the quickest and easiest and most beneficial things you can do, on a regular basis, is just to, spread positivity. It's, it kind of just makes everybody happier, and if people are better to each other, it just kind of makes the world a better place to be in. So, there's already a shitload of negativity in the world, so spreading that around just seems detrimental. So yeah, my New Year's resolution, 2 words, simple concept: spread positivity. Because we here at the Farts and Crap Show, we love you guys, and really do wish you the best, and we hope that you've enjoyed the content here, and we hope you guys enjoy the content here for many years to come. Hope it brings you happiness and chill, and that's kind of been the mantra here for a long time, is everybody needs to chill, every so often. And it's a thing that some people don't take the time to do, but you should. In my opinion, everybody should, on a daily basis. Whether it's part of your morning routine, whether it's something you do at night, whether it's something you do siesta style in the middle of the day. And I know it's a Spanish term. I know other cultures have that, where they have a midday break kind of a thing. But I don't know what the proper term is for some of those. So, yeah, whether it's a nap or just like chilling out to something. Because honestly, and I'll try to keep this short because I have to make this episode short. But honestly, that's why I started making the videos that I did back when I started the Farts and Crap Show. Is because, yeah, it's like legacy style Let's Play YouTube content. And for me, like, that was all I watched on YouTube. And it still mostly is. Like, because for me, that's what I enjoy. Like, and it's not that I'm like paying super close attention to like the gameplay or like even the things being talked about, but like it's, which is kind of funny that because like a while ago they started adding like podcast stuff to YouTube and like tools for creators to actually like label certain things as podcasts. And I was like, the line between podcast and Let's Play is very minute. Like, it's basically the same thing. The only difference is one has gameplay footage and one doesn't. So I don't know. And for me, like, again, I don't really care about the gameplay itself. It's like the colors, the stories sometimes, the music generally, and the overall audio mix. Like, they say like 70% of like YouTube is like listened to and not watched. I'm definitely part of that 70%. Like, I watch YouTube every day, but I'm not watching really. I'm like listening, you know? So that's why, like, I've said many, many times throughout many episodes on the show, it's an audio show. It's like it's not that the game takes a back seat, it's that the focus is not on the game aspect 90% of the time. It's the audio engineering and production. Like, that's the important thing. At least to me. Because again, that's what I gravitate toward. So try to make sure that like in my mind it's always like, would I enjoy this, you know? And if someone has similar taste to me, would hopefully they enjoy it, you know? And it's and that's all it is. So yeah, if you guys are listening to this, thank you so much. And really do appreciate you guys. You have value. You are unique. And you're the only one. You have a unique superpower. And that is being who you are. No one else can do that. So, thank you once again. And I hope you have an incredible 2025. Anyway, let's get to the voice acting portion and the gameplay portion, because again, I have like 20 minutes. So, how do you feel now? The fresh forest air should have refreshed you somewhat, Ray. It's so fresh. Spelled with a PH occasionally, but traditionally with an F. Anyway, it's about the removal of the seal. Arf arf. Don't you find it strange that seals bark? And trees have bark. And dogs bark. And peppermint bark. What? That's so stupid. I found out it can be released by using the nanotechnology that regenerated you too. It also regenerated Eiffel 65. And Pink Floyd, and many other titular bands. It's like, huh? Although I didn't want to regenerate Bono, it was an inevitability. The nano-assemblers are enclosed in this pod. That's what the bubbly bubblies are for. If only we could scatter them all over the world. What? I'm confused. There is an ancient military installation nearby. Also, am I supposed to be one of those dolphin people as well? It's very unclear as to what kind of creature I'm supposed to be. There's an ancient military installation nearby. We might be able to use the mass driver located in there to launch this pod into the upper atmosphere. Once the nano-assemblers are released up there, the convection current should spread them over the world. I wish I could do it, but I'm getting much too old for that type of thing. Then again, it's for your future. An old man should not butt in. You young ones must do it for yourselves. Fucking Windows. I'm busy right now. Are you... Go away. Seriously, what the hell? Like, this is not the outside active hours. You piece of shit. Very strange, what a fall. Windows 7 was the shit, and then like 8 was like meh, and then like, 10 was supposed to be this amazing thing, and then 11 just, Give me Windows XP or Windows 7. That's all I want. Here. And of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. Try this wristband on. Hmm? What is that? It's a band that goes on your wrist. It's a new invention. Alright. This is an emotion control device in which nanotechnology is applied. Basically prevents you from falling in love or ejaculating. Damn it! From this machine shaped as a wristband. Nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. You can goon indefinitely. There are refined... Oh, I guess. There they refine the SSRI intracerebral. Okay. Like in the actual brain tissue. There they refine the SSRI intracerebral substances, such as serotonin, that control emotions. Well, I suppose it's rather difficult for you to understand with your tiny human brain, but in short, it means that the manifestation of your second personality, id, can be suppressed. Yes, they told me all about your shit, Faye. Id. Faye. Wait, does that mean he won't come out while we're fucking? Maybe? Well, it's all theoretical, though. Oh, and I did one more thing as well. I installed the same control device in your gear. You mean it can release it at will? What?
Yes, kind of. I think I called it System ID, or System ID, which, like, Danjo realized calling a certain episode of Xenogears the ID problem might be, misconstrued. But of course, so he renamed it to something else that would be also appropriate. But of course, it should not be overused. Use it only as a last resort. Suffocation. No breathing.
Ellie. Doc. Faye, there was nothing you could do. It will never happen again with Tauros technology, though. Although it sounds like it doesn't do anything until you activate it. He is one of the 3 Shavat sages.
Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Oh, sounds like we have a guest.
Fuck, we can't just have, like, what, like 10 minutes, 3 weeks, to just, like, chill, have, like, a pot of stew, and, like, a cup of coffee, and, like, one, like, 3-hour gooning session. Come on. Faye, we've got problems! Go somewhere else with your problems.
Today, a peace settlement between Avar and Kislev is being held at Shavat.
Solaris' noble weapon... But Solaris' mobile weapons are approaching Shavat as we speak. Please help us. How are they still... Oh, because Ramses has his gear. Because Solaris was destroyed. Like, Miang and Ramses is still a problem. And Krellian is still a problem. And there's probably others.
It has nothing to do with this young man.
Kind of. Here... Here's the other thing that bothers me. There were a shitload of people living on Shavat. Like, they all die. Like, just people that had nothing to do with any of the conflicts. Like, they made no mention of, like, trying to save people, but whatever.
Tara? You're getting on my nerves for being so selfish. Busting into my house. Being like, hey, please, help me with my bullshit. I can't do things for myself. Satan told me about you. You showed up after finding out that it is now controllable. Aren't you ashamed? You haven't changed since then. You only care about yourselves. Faye, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you.
But I impulsively help anybody. Please go. I'll go to the mass driver. Ellie? No matter what happened before, Shavat needs your help now. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there's still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please, don't forget that. What about all the innocent people that were on Solaris? Martin's people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? I mean, I don't know what they're up to. I just woke up after 3 weeks. So please, go help them. Are you sure? What about you? Don't worry about me. I'll manage somehow. But all by yourself? Aren't you wildly incapable without a protagonist? Alright. I will accompany Ellie. You do not need to worry. After all, Faye, I'm actually the most capable person in this entire fucking game. I have brought along my own Omni gear. What? They gave Citan an Omni gear off screen, and they're only gonna acknowledge it in text. Your own Omni gear? Yes, my Omni gear, Fenrir. Oh, dude, yes! Are you shitting me? Yes! Oh, I forgot to look up what Heimdall meant. Damn it. Yeah. Dude, always down for some fucking Fenrir. It is the same one I brought from Solaris. When? We left it with Gaspar in case of emergencies. I guess when Citan first climbed into a gear in this game, it was one of Bart's extra ones that they had at the pirate base? And I guess they never addressed... So this whole fucking time, he's just been borrowing Heimdall when he had an Omni gear ready to go? Doc. Alright, please take care of her for me. Ellie, be careful. I will. Also, Ellie's gonna get an Omni gear too, right? Because she had one that responded to her, and then we haven't... Like, before anybody had an Omni gear, right? And she was just like, I don't want to use it. We're truly grateful for your kindness, Faye. I forgot what voice I gave him.
Suit yourselves. All these young people doing bullshit.
Ignis, right? Yes. The goal of the enemy is to destroy the cities in Ignis. They've already destroyed half of Bledvik and will probably reach Nisan in about 4 hours. Shavat will try to drive them back with all the power it has. Wait, Ignis is the name of the continent? Is that right? Like where we started the game? Because like Nisan and Bledvik are both part of that continent. And Lahan was there. Which is kind of weird. Lahan, Lacan, like, the names are so fucking similar. And like Nortun's there. And that one desert town that is all about the mining stuff. The underground excavations? Excavations. Yeah, not mining. 4 hours. That's cutting it close. After 3 hours of gooning, I'll only have 60 minutes to get there.
No need to worry. Balthazar and I fixed your gear with the nanomachines. It's much more powerful than it ever was before. Why, you could get there in half the time.
What? Is Old Man Ball here? Oh, the guy they met in the stalagmite cave? Emeralda is here as well. You probably wanted to know that since she is the other best party member. So wait. So Veltal is already an Omni gear? Did they just give it, like, fake muscles? Like, the frame looks a little bit different. It's got, like, the wing things when it was transformed. And of course, it's got, like, the head horn thing. Prepare to harvest the lower horn. This is incredible. You made it look all beefed up. Oh shit. Speaking of characters that haven't been around in a while, I have no idea what voice I get. It was one of my old guy voices, but do I know which one? Fuck no.
We meet again.
We meet again.
Host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Didn't think I would ever work on it again.
Why are you both helping me?
There are some things you just can't explain with the word fate. You're just going to have to see it with your own eyes.
Faye, going? Yeah, I'd better hurry. Hey, where are you going? Probably to get in her gear?
Faye, please hurry.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. I mean, Emeralda has her own gear, dude. Pretty badass one. So wait, can we finally just like fly around in our gears without the Yggdrasil? I've never understood that. Like, why do we have to use the Yggdrasil when we've seen the gears like fly? Whatever. Are you sure you want to go through with this? You realize he could transform Deering. You wanted to live quietly away from the battlefield, which is one word. Did you not? I noticed myself running away from reality. At first, I thought my read that as simulation. Situation was similar to his. I thought Faye would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. I might have been desperate after losing my mother and father. You know, grief banging.
Ellie.
I am also down with grief banging.
Yui will understand. Wait, was that her name? Was it Yui? Wait a minute. Was it Yui? Which is also Gendo's or Shinji Ikari's mother's name? I mean, there's only so many names in fiction out there, but yeah, I think they're both named Yui, right? Anyway,
Ellie. Despite all that, I may still love him. That's why I want to see what Faye can do and what I can do. I want us to be apart and think about ourselves again. I want to see how I really feel. You've changed a lot, Ellie. What happened to you in the past 3 weeks? I was sitting in a tube. Really? I don't think I've changed. Yes, you have. I should say, you have matured. Like a mother. Sorry about that. It's kind of dry in here, so... Excuse me, I'm only 18 years old, apparently? Okay. I'm nowhere near the age of being your mother. I said a mother, not my mother. Sorry, you gave me that impression, that is all. Anyway, Satan, I'm going now. Alright, I'll follow you as soon as I finish off here. Gross. I go too.
What?
I go. Esmeralda, can't take anyone else along with me for something like this. I'll be fine on my own. I don't think she's asking to go with you. Or asking for permission.
Felly go, I go too. Emeralda have to go with you.
Esmeralda?
No, Emeralda go too.
Why not let her go? Why do you guys think you have parental control over this person? I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiter. They may interfere, so you may feel uneasy going it alone. I think Esmeralda is cut out for this job. Besides, she is going to want to go no matter what. Take care of her until I can join you, please. Until you can join her? You said you were going to go with her. Did you just intentionally lie to Faye? Whatever.
Okay, you win. Let's help each other, alright? I can do it alone. You just watch.
Yeah, she wasn't asking for your permission.
Damn. You really just covered the place in goo. What the shit? I was gone for like 5 minutes. I thought so. It's even in the pages. So you were the one who brought Faye and his girl to me. I realized it the minute I saw the two of them. Why? How could I help but notice? They looked the spitting image of you and her. Yes, just as you yourselves look way back then.
The graph and... Oh, is Sophia still alive? Who would Sophia be? That's a solid question. Who would Sophia be? And why are you, like, transparent, Lacan? Or Graph, same person, who cares?
Right, Lacan?
Okay, we got another scene with Krellian. Fuck, I gotta get going. What do you mean he's still alive?
Yes.
Ridiculous. Didn't Ramses shoot him down?
She was also on the gear that Ramses shot down. I won't have her die.
But there is already a mother, although she may be the antitype, as long as the current mother exists.
As far as I see it, that is not complete.
Quite picky, aren't you? Didn't you say you threw away all human emotions?
I don't care what you think. Anyway, as far as he is concerned, I will put Ramses onto him. Any objections? Where is he presently?
Entranek is destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. You should be able to locate individuals. Wait a moment. He has left the crash site and is heading toward Ignis.
I see. So he has left the area. That means it's only a matter of time before the seal is broken.
Did you say something?
It's nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news. Oh right, you're a bunch of ones and zeros.
What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time of the resurrection is near.
We can get the girl any time. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time.
What's happening? On my way Damn. Oh shit, that one's way cooler. Fucking loser. So it's just one of those two moves. That's all I can do. Okay.
They get fucked, Ramses. Ramses's absolute confidence was shattered, leaving only his cry of disbelief and resentment. Ramses's machine disappeared into a sea of foliage. Why was he so fixated on me? I know not why, but he did say this. If only you didn't exist.
I didn't press anything, by the way. I don't know why the text disappeared so fast.
In order to disperse the nanomachines, Emeralda and I headed for one of the ruins of the Zeboim civilization, the mass driver facility. Fortunately,
wait, is this Ellie's inner monologue? I mean, she's in the corner.
I guess so, because she said they were alright. Fortunately, the facility was still active, which allowed us to proceed onto the central control room with little difficulty. Along the way, we saw various missiles and giant rockets that were created during the Zeboim era. They stood like tombstones of that ancient civilization. It was a graveyard for a race of people who destroyed each other over pride and arrogance.
Also, why is all of this happening in, a flashback? They just didn't want to make a brand new area? Or, I don't know.
Once arriving at the central control room, we met up with Satan, who helped us activate the mass driver. We succeeded in launching the capsule containing the nanomachines, which would release the seal limiter.
Oh, it's like a Large Hadron Collider, yeah? Baboosh. And that helped fix the world? Come on, I had to get going 10 minutes ago, guys. Can we at this point, I'm late for a thing.
The nanomachines that were scattered into the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread throughout the whole of the world. The nanomachines glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky.
Or like the Aurora Borealis? AKA the Northern Lights, but whatever.
That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It was to be our light of hope for regaining back our true freedom. Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon invaded the area with great force. Shavat and Nissan standard gear battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris mobile weapon arrived in Nissan. This is now Faye, son of a bitch. After we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortune, to the Kislev capital's administrative district. We went there to obtain one of our only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Save current data. Yes. Why is it prompting me to save my data? Kislev capital's Nortune's central administrative district itself was a strict, secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor Roni Fatima after the Great War with Solaris many hundreds of years ago. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of Kislev. The Empire, okay. Uncovering this truth for some ancient records, Barth activated and fighting against the land. Sea weapon, okay. Sand cruiser Yigders. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Guys, I need to get going. So we'll do this next time. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did just save, so we'll load it from there. And the thing, I feel a little bad because like I don't know why they even asked to save in the middle of like a bunch of text. I guess, like... It's kind of really weird. They're doing, like, the story in this way. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, to be real. It's just a huge, like, tonal shift. It's actually a gear! Right? It's what you guys are... Yeah, of course it is. Now you're fighting against the Nortune Administrative Building. I mean, I did always think that was strange. But they just had this big pink thing, like, floating in the middle of Nortune. It's like... Super Dimensional Gear, Yggdrasil 4. Why is this 4 when this one existed before, like, 2 or 3? Doesn't make any sense. Hiya! Okay, whatever. Alright, yeah, we'll pick this up from the save point next time. Thanks for being here, guys. Like I said, I'm already late for a stream, so yeah, on the next episode. It's just, the pacing is, and storytelling in this disc so far, and disc 2, has been so strange. But yeah, before we get going, it's time for the outro. I'll do the quick version for you guys. Very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novelis Draconis and Aaron Schick. Let me go ahead and activate that gain cut actually real quick, as this music is still going ham. And yeah, thank you so much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits,
check out that join button down below. Tiers start at $3 a month. That's only 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls, which we do have one going right now if you guys are watching this when the video comes out, or the day it comes out. If it is still December 2024 for you. If it's beyond that point, like January 2025 or whatever, it's already been done. But if it's still December 2024, can still get in on that. Just whatever gets the most votes by the end of the year is going to be an upcoming members Retro Classic series. Yeah, so... And most of the previous polls are still over there on the membership tab as well, so you can vote on as many of them as you'd like. And so even if you're just a member for 1 month, you'll still be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. But, yeah, this is an approximation, however, of future announcements from the past. So if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I totally get it. The bell doesn't work for me either, but there's 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. The community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. That is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a magnificent day.